did not win if you did not win the hearts of the people. Peter Obi. It's logical. You did not win if you don't win the heart of the people. A king, a leader must win the hearts of the people. And that is the only way he will give orders and his people will follow suit. He will give orders, his people will obey. Imagine Moses was a leader, David was a leader, Joshua was a leader, and Jesus Christ was a leader. These are men and God who will give order and the people will obey. That's a leader. That's what we expect from a Nigerian president. A president, even if the Nigerian population were angry, everybody want to go to the streets, he has said, calm down. The life of one Nigerian citizen is much more important to my presidential ambition. This is a president that puts her citizen above his office. This is a president that looks at the masses as a valuable treasure. This is a president that believes what is the essence of me being a president if I have nobody to follow. This is a president that have won the hearts of 70 million youths. This is a president that the world is waiting to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The world is waiting for Peter Obi to be the president of the largest population in Africa. The world is waiting for the sleeping giants to be raised by Peter Obi. The world is waiting for Peter Obi. And Nigerians are waiting too for Peter Obi. Can you imagine? APC are protesting. What ABC are protesting? This is the government in power. That INEC, our electoral body, has said that they won the election and they are protesting. Protesting about what? I don't understand. So if they truly won the election, they should be happy. But Nigeria for the past 2 weeks is like a graveyard. We are mourning. We are mourning. It looks as if democracy is in the hospital bed. Democracy is in the hospital bed. And we are all waiting for the good surgeon, for the good doctor, for the Messiah to come. And that's Peter Gregory Obi. To come and touch the dying Nigeria. To come and heal the dying Nigeria. Peter Obi has won our hearts of hearts. Peter Obi, he is our spiritual president. And we are all waiting that he also becomes the physical president. Don't forget, the case is in court. The case is in court. And remember, INEC has refused to let them go and inspect the beavers and the electoral materials. Why? You and I know why. There is something hidden in those materials. Why? The victory of Peter Obi is inside those materials. But I am confident because Peter Obi has now 80 senior advocates of Nigeria. 80. There were 20. The number rose to 50. And now there are 80 senior advocates of Nigeria. Most of them voluntarily said they are going to defend democracy. They are going to defend Peter Obi. While Wuhan, there are some senior advocates of Nigeria that have been paid to defend Tinubu, and they have refused. They have refused because they want to do what is right. Peter Obi said that he is not against whoever comes out, but he wants them to do the right thing. He wants the process to be right. How can you make a law and in the middle of the game, you change those laws? INEC told us for the past 4 years, they promise us, they assure us that election will start counting from the polling units after accreditation. The polling unit officer is the one that will snap whatever result is gotten from the units. Don't forget, we have close to 180,000 units, about 176,000 units. The polling officer is supposed to snap, transmit, or upload, or transfer, but it has to be the electronics made to the savers, and that is where coalitions will be done, and we will see it in real time as the numbers has been said. That was the agreement. I remember the words of Wiki, even though I don't like him too much. He said, agreement is an agreement. Agreement is an agreement. So if the process is wrong, of course, the outcome will be wrong. So if the process is faulty, then it is right that will say that Tinubu is not the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is not even the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Why? Because the process is faulty. The process is wrong. So like we are saying, the evidence are there with INEC. And this evidence are evidence that will bring out the true picture that the election was rigged in favor of Tinubu. And that is why APC and the government in power are panicking now. They are doing everything, both hook and crook, to make sure that Peter Obi is being pushed out, whether technically or physically. And that is why Peter Obi have to be careful. Don't forget, he has 21 days to put in his petition. If not, the court will strike it on out of time. When he put it in after the 21 days, the court can strike it off. So that is why we are urging Peter Obi, why the lawyers are battling with INEC to see how they could get those materials. Peter Obi, in urgency, should get in touch with Labour, and Labour will get in touch with those who were at the polling unit, the Labour officials, Obidient members who were at the polling unit. They should start getting these people. From what we had, coalition has already been done by Labour. That is how they got to know that they won 18 states, including Abuja. So these people that were in the polling unit, Labour should get in touch with them. These people are going to come to court to testify. It's going to be a very long court. It's going to be a long judgment. And these people will come to court and they will testify. Because most people in the polling units snap the signed results by all the polling officers. So that's a proof. We are aware that if they can get the INEC registrar and the beavers and the rest, that's a greater proof. But let them not wait, because INEC is trying to dribble them. INEC is trying to buy them. INEC is trying to push them out of time. That's why we call on Sir Peter Gregory Obi, Labour Party, the chairman of Labour, Obidient movement, and all those who believe in truth, fairness, and justice. So if you have proof, liaise with the Labour Party and begin to send your proof down there. And let Labour start. Not wait for the evidence from INEC. The lawyers and few other people can go pursuing that, while Labour also coordinates and bring all the evidence together, because it's going to be a very long judgment. It's going to be a very tough judgment. Remember, next Saturday is the governors and House of Assembly election. We indulge you all to take your angers to the polling unit. Let's get 18 governors to let them know that we were right when we said we had 18 states. Let's go out and get 18 governors. And don't forget, if we have had governors in these states, it would have been a little bit easier for those governors to defend our votes. We did our best, but what can we do against us that came with guns and cutlasses? What can we do against police that were paid to suppress our votes? What can we do with even our coppers who were paid sitting at the polling units to manipulate the results? We did what we could do, but if we had governors, we could have done a lot more better. And that is why we are calling on all. Come Saturday, we should all come out and vote. And let's tell them, APC and PDP, that we had 18 states. And because of that, we are going to produce 18 governors. Aluta, Continua, Victoria, Asata. For those seeing this channel for the first time, this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentator. We are Obi-centric here. We are for Peter Gregory Obi. We are for Labour Party. And we are for the truth. We are for fairness. We are for equity. We are for a new Nigeria. So if you like what we are doing, like and comment. And we also ask you to please subscribe. Subscribe. The merrier we subscribe, the better for this channel. And for those returning subscribers, we'll say thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. Remember, Peter Obi is the man of the people and is the man for the people. Thank you.